2, 1. Wait. All right, viewers, yes, you. I have searched the YouTube search bar to find the top City Skylines searches for how-tos, and number one I found was how to do highways. So I'm making a guide right here. This will be the guide. Anybody else that tells you anything otherwise is lying to you. They're trying to sell you something, some snake oil or some crap. So the basics of the highways goes like this. I have extra highways installed. Don't pay attention to that. Just pay attention to this 3-lane simple stuff. So highways. The best recommendation I can do for highways. First thing you need to do is download a mod called Precision Engineering. That mod will give you the tools to make everything better. The second mod that you need to get your highways perfect is called the Move It mod. And the third, I guess, would be Road Anarchy, but I don't like it. Don't count that one. Don't look it up. All you need is Move It and Precision Engineering. That's it. So let's get going. Enough talking. So let's say you want to make a nice, beautiful interchange, right? So I recommend making it, plan on it being twice as big as you think it needs to be, right? And so a key essential component with this, so you draw out your road. It's 44 units long. That doesn't matter too much. You use this tool right here. This tool is the king of lining up roads. So this gives you like a certain amount of spaces away from the highway. So this is 0. It jumps because that stupid railroad in there. But 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, something like that. Anyways, I recommend having at least a 2-space minimum gap between highways. And then at the very end, you line it up like that. That gives your highways a little bit of room to have some elevation differences, but to maintain perfect perpendicularity. Anyways, and then let's say you want to have an interchange that crosses over this highway. So let's page up, 12 meters minimum, of course, and just drag it right across like that. It doesn't have to be perfect 90 degrees. If you want it to be perfect 90 degrees, this is what you do. You take a little road tool, whatever's cheap. Heck, use the dirt road if you can find it. Drag it out. I call that a block. 1 block, and drag it over 1 block. And Precision Engineering will tell you when it's 90 degrees. 90 degrees is the perfect right angle. So that guarantees that this road that I put up, this intersection is 90, this is 90, and this is 90. Thus, we have a perfect square interchange. Now, I know I'm going into a lot of words, a lot of stuff on this. I just want to make sure I cover everything. Come to the other side, go 2 spaces out, drag it straight across. Boom. So we have that. Nothing is crossing. So, nothing's connecting really. Connections are the most important part of the highway. Especially, we need to make this a little bit longer actually. Good way to do that is pull it out that way. That guarantees it's still straight. So now that you have your roads, your interchange basically generically drawn out, at least with the main highways, now it's time to do the ramps. The ramps are the most difficult, annoying, frustrating part. What do? Give yourself plenty of room, way more room than you think. Come out here with your ramp tool and maybe come out 1 space, just like that. And then I'm going to make this go up 1, just like that. And then from here, I'm going to do, we'll just give another like 6 units. That's not too bad. All right, so then we come off the straight tool, go to our big curve tool, page up, and it's not going to work. All right, that's fine. So come up again like this, and then you come over like this. See, then you got to fight with the game's elevations and everything. It's a lot of fun. But what you want, you can see right at the corner, precision engineering is telling me, oh crap, the exact angle of this turn. We want it as close to 90, if not 90, every time. Actually, can I pull it out here? Let's do that. All right, so pull it across like that. We want a perfect 90. Oh, 80. Boom. Come out this way, page down. Now we've matched the elevation of the highway we're merging onto, and we're going to click it in there. And that is a super neat, super clean way to join a ramp. See right here, you just click this out. Click on this line when you're doing it, and it's bugging because of the train tracks. It should be okay like this. There. All right. To connect up the second on-ramp, or whatever you want to call it, really, pull it parallel to this. That'd be one space out. Drag it across to where it meets another line like this, where it's kind of parallel. Come over here, wait for the 90-degree angle. There it is. Bam. You can have it go straight again. Might as well. So I don't know why it wants to do that. It's killing me. Let's drag this out just a little bit more. And connect it up. This doesn't matter too much. Though if you want to have similar off-ramps on the opposing highway over here, try to match it up with these bubbles. These bubbles should be lined up, right? So if I have it connected to this bubble, when I come over here to this bubble and make a connection, it's going to make a symmetrical side, right? All right, so now let's hook this up with a simple, let's join it to this line. Doesn't really matter too much. See, it's going to complain a bit. I have to adjust. There we go. We have made a neat, clean on-off ramp, right? Spaghetti is the enemy, and the way to avoid spaghetti is perfect angles, long straight roads, and yeah, mainly just that. That's the basis of it. Go over here. Let's go ahead and pull this out a bit more. But always expect it to take twice as much space as you want it to make an interchange, because they just take a lot of room in this game, and it's that simple. Unless you're using the anarchy tool, then you can just make a mess, and it's take kind of the fun out of it. So let's say you want to join this side up to the highway. You don't always have to connect it with this route. There's other configurations you can do. You can download them off the internet if you want. It doesn't matter too much. So for this one, I'm going to keep it on the ground. I'm going to pull it straight under the highway. Right? This side's going to... Man, it is really bugging me with that thing today. There we go. Page up. There we go. A little bit of a straightaway. And I could just have it like this. That's going to be ugly because you have a weird sharp angle instead of having gentle curves. What you need to do, pull this over. It's really going to fight me today, isn't it? See if you can do this. All right, that is not the worst. They are going to have to slow down quite a bit to make a right turn here, but that's fine. That's not too bad. If you need to, take the move it tool here and you can adjust this intersection to your heart's content, right? But I'm not going to worry about it. So over here, we need to connect this up to this road. Let's make a nice, wonderful loop-de-loop cloverleaf style interchange, something like that. I recommend to change the elevation step to half. So that way when you press page up, it only goes to 6 meters instead of 12. So that brings you halfway up to the height of the road. Yeah, do the first 90 degree. You want to make these turns even, So you'll see at the top half of this, where it's at ground level, it's 7 units long, and the elevated part is 7 units long. That will give you a symmetrical curve, right? Now over here, pick a number that you think will look good, maybe 6 and 6. See right there, 9 degrees, 5 units by 5 units. That's what I meant. Page up again. All right, and then you come in here. I was making one of those, the golden spiral thing or whatever. So you need to make like 2 and 2. That's a little bit close. If you can, maybe do 3 and 3. And maybe too close to want to hook up. See? Yep, too much. So we'll go for 2 and 2. And then you can do a little bit of straightaway and then hook it right up in there. See? That is clean. It's not perfect. You can, if you need to, you can pull this out a bit further so you can have a 6 by 6 curve on each corner of it, and then you'll have a perfect circle resulting in an on-ramp that looks clean. You always want to make sure that any road that is close to being following the main road is parallel to it, perfectly parallel. If it's off at any angle, it's going to look stupid. And then, you know, and just work from there. Use tunnels if you need to, go up however many units you need to, and that is how you do interchanges. So that's part 1 of highways. Part 2, the part that I think is more important because interchanges are a pain in the butt. This part is more important because aesthetics. So I'm going to make 2 turns for you. You can tell me which one looks better. And of course it saves. We have that one, and we have this one. We'll do it this way. 6. All right. So, which one of these turns looks cleaner? Obviously, it's the top one. It's the outer one. Because I'm having it 1, it has straightaways with shorter curves. 2, it's based off of 45-degree angles, right? So I'd use 135 degrees on each of those curves to give me a nice, clean, angular look. And 3rd, these turns are the exact same size. If you have curves that are different lengths connected to each other, it's going to look bad. So you have this long, gentle curve, then you have this short curve, then you have another long curve. Ugly. And none of it's lined up, none of it's consistent, none of it's symmetrical. This, if I cut it right here, would be a symmetrical boom, boom, boom. And the curves look the same. That makes highways look so much better. Another great way to make highways that look, if you're not worried too much about perfect angles, if you're going, like, let's say you're going over a long distance over like mountains and stuff, what I like to do is I'll draw the straightaways first, right? So I'll do one going one way. If you're in England or whatever, freaking just go reverse the lanes. You know what to do, right? So do that. Excuse me. And then come over here a little bit of ways and make your next straightaway. Right, so that. Be sure to keep the same spacing. I have 2 spaces in between these. Keep the same spacing. So, and then once we have our straightaways done, we come back in with our curve tool and we drag it out till this line appears, this magical line that makes sure that things line up. Click it. Boom. That's actually not perfect because it doesn't say 180 degrees on this side. That's because we actually need to extend the side out. So make it in reverse, right? See? Matches the line. Come out until it is symmetrical. Look, 9 units on each side, and it gives you the angle. And then you just hook that up and reverse it. And you have a perfect curve. Other side, same story. Come over here, wait till it lines up with the line that is the center line of the highway. Click it. Pull it over till, see if it did this, we're gonna have a wonky curve. I promise you. See, it's gonna be wonky, you can even tell. Pull it back until it is parallel. If it says 170 degrees, it's gonna be a weird angle. Don't do it. Look at that, see? Told you. Delete that crap. Come in here, click your line. See right there? Parallel. Boom, boom. And we have a perfectly clean highway. It's that simple. Finally, I'm just going to show you a basic road highway crossing, just because, why not? How I start them is I come over here, find a spot with the balls where they line up, page up to where you're 12 meters high, cross to the middle. You're supposed to have the straightaway tool for this. Cross to the middle, doesn't matter how far, and then you want to have some room on the other side, maybe like that. Page down so you're on the ground, and then come out the fullest length that you can go. Oh, come on, crap. Do as I say, not as I do. There. Come out the fullest length. Usually it's 10 units. Will give you the smoothest ground to elevated transition. There you go. And an inefficient and traffic inefficient way, but a time efficient way, is to do this. You come out 2 ball units away. I think it's roughly 20 units. Come out and you match it up to where it is parallel with this dotted line coming from this road. That's roughly 10 units in. Come in, hook that baby up. And you come out 10 units, page down till you're on the ground, and then you just come in right there at the other ball. Look at that. Perfectly symmetrical. And you come the other side. It's that simple. Start in the ball. Line it up. Join it up. Come out 10 units. Go down. I think we're actually a little bit catty corner. Something went wrong. But you get the idea. We can fix this with the Move It tool if we need to. Boom. Move It tool for the freaking win. There you go. We did it. A super clean, low traffic interchange. This will not work if you have high density, if you have a large industry area. This will not work. I'll probably make another tutorial on the high traffic volume interchanges. But for now, this should give you the basics. I hope you enjoyed it. To recap. This is how you make highway interchanges. Straight lines, 90-degree angles, clean cut, symmetrical curves. Come over here. This is how you make general curves for highways. You do, once again, straightaways, symmetrical curves, 45-degree angles, clean cut, no curves, no mixed curves. No long curve, short curve, long curve. That's ugly. Get that crap out of here. Finally, for double highways, make your straightaways first, then make your curves. Make sure the curves are symmetrical and line up 180 degrees with each side. For your road crossings, for low traffic, just 90-degree angles. Give 10 spaces for each kind of transition. One 10-unit transition for this, 10-unit transition up to the road. Same thing for every side. That simple. And the mods you need. Precision engineering for sure. And the Move It tool, not required, but it will let you finesse any weirdness, because this game is full of weirdness that is bound to ruin your interchanges. I hope this helps. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment. If you have any ideas for videos for me to do, let me know in the comments below. I will make it. And yeah, you have more stuff to watch. So, see you next time.